is My Grandma's. Super excited about the fact that this is here. And this is the original. And this might actually be the only flavor we have left, but I'll hear it in a second. When you hear that music, that show-only price means that this price of $22.84 is only here until the end of the show. We have 26 more minutes for you to get and for you to taste and experience this 150-year-old European recipe that has been wowing our QVC customer for years. Show-only price and the lowest price you're going to see on this for 6 months, all the way through October. So the cinnamon walnut, holy buckets. But then there's also, did we really say pineapple cherry?
Oh,
right?
so good.
What are we talking about here? What a combo. And I think this might almost be gone, actually. Brand new flavor. I cut into it and I can smell it, Alberti.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, I
ate the whole slice.
I can absolutely smell it. I know I was trying to take a bite and then I couldn't. And then there's the lemon coconut. So it's the launch of the pineapple cherry. The lemon coconut, not here that often. And in fact, only here at QVC. So that lemon flavor, bright lemon, but then that lovely, you know, irresistible coconut flavor in there as well. 85166 is your item number. I would definitely put as many of these in your cart as you possibly can. Slicing about 15 slices per cake. They are made in small batches. They are not made until we order them, and after the presentation, then they start to be made. So they are essentially being made fresh for you. I'll give you an update. We started with 8,000. The pineapple cherry is last call. Lemon coconut, 1,000 remain. Cinnamon walnut, 2,200 to go around. I'm going to welcome in our guest, and we just started, and that pineapple cherry is going to go. So that pineapple cherry is going to be gone in 3.2. We're going to welcome in Marie-Louise Ludwig. And Marie-Louise, let's even start with the pineapple cherry, because this new flavor, I can't even recall the last time there was like a wow combination flavor from My Grandma's. It's so distinctive and unique.
This is so great. I love behind the scenes when all of us at My Grandma's can sit down and say, you know, what would be really great together? Yeah. We thought, how about pineapple, fresh pineapple, and then the Montmorency cherries, those big plump sour cherries come together. Yep. So you've got a little bit of sweet, a little bit of tart, all involved in our delicious, moist, and dense coffee cake that everybody loves from My Grandma's. When I pulled this out of the wrapper, Rachel, I had cake all over my fingers. That's how moist and sticky and delicious it is.
It's because the pineapple.
It's the pineapple, right?
I don't know what it is, but it makes it so juicy.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of outrageous. Literally. And we're going to be leaning on you, Marie-Louise, because we're tasting all of them. So the pineapple cherry, brand new today.
Oh,
the lemon
cherry sold out.
Oh, okay. Pineapple cherry,
gosh.
Congratulations to everybody who picked it up. It's amazing.
Congratulations, yeah.
You're going to love that one.
How about the lemon coconut? Because we actually don't see lemon coconut that often, and you made this for us. It's exclusive here, right?
Yes, it definitely is. And it's one of those springtime cakes when that burst of fresh lemon sort of mingles with the sunshine and the blue skies and the fresh air. Yeah. And lemon, real lemon. Now, you have to have real lemon in our cakes. That's what makes our cake so special. Right. And that fresh, moist coconut. You can see it on the top. Yeah. When we bake our cakes, it gets all nice and toasted, which has a distinctly different flavor from that coconut on the inside of the cake. So it's two coconut experiences in one. Very rare that we bring this on. So really, this is kind of a bring back family favorite, if you will.
That's like a trip to the Caribbean. I don't know why. It just literally feels like this trip to the Caribbean because it's fresh, light, and airy. And then the coconut on the outside, Marie-Louise, is like creamier. Something about it makes it feel creamy.
Yeah.
That one's good.
And toasted. Love that one too.
Then there is the original, right? So it's so funny that we did we did the saucy and the sassy ones before we came to the original. This is the original that put My Grandma's on the map. So the cinnamon walnut.
Yeah, you know, this is where the story began. Our founder, Bob Katz, this is a real grandmother's recipe, over 150 years old, and to this day, still baked fresh at our bakery in Boston. The size, the consistency, the quality, the ingredients in this cake that keep it so nice and fresh, the integrity of the cake, and why our QVC family continues to embrace it, nothing changes. In this instance, generous amounts of California Mariani walnuts, cinnamon and sugar. Our cakes are moist and dense and all kosher, by the way, because of that secret, and that's that dense sour cream that we use, that pure cultured sour cream, and that Madagascar bourbon vanilla, which makes the flavor of the cake really sing. You have to use that Madagascar bourbon vanilla. Look at that slice. And that signature streusel on the inside, walnuts on top of walnuts and cinnamon sugar. So delicious.
Yeah,
and you know, that's the original. That's the 150-year-old recipe.
Yeah.
That's where it all started. So that's an amazing place to start.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll let you know is I just saw the counter go up. Over 5,000 orders placed. We have fewer than 2,000 remaining.
Thank you.
If you want it, now's your chance. By the way, that's in this show.
Yeah.
Right? We've sold hundreds of thousands of My Grandma's Cakes here at QVC. It's probably one of the best-selling cakes that we have. $7.61. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, with coffee, with tea, like we had on earlier.
Yeah.
Dessert. There you have right there, French toast.
French toasted up, my friends. Ooh. If you were able to get that pineapple cherry, French toast that up. See what's up.
Yes,
like,
please.
see if somebody just doesn't, like, you know, fall on their head and go, I can't even believe that you all made this. With ice cream, of course, you know, maybe you're going to actually, with the serendipity. You know, when you have serendipity and you have a little slice of cake as well, the reality is that these are so loved and they are so incredibly tasty. Can you back up? I'm not sure if we have video or not, but can you back up and talk to us about this recipe in particular? We said 150 years. There's a handmade component to these as well. And I also love it when you say Madagascar bourbon vanilla. I think I just, like, that was the first ingredient I memorized from doing food. I was like, it has Madagascar bourbon vanilla.
Well, you know what? Our cakes are always baked fresh. They're baked fresh at our bakery on demand. They arrive to you fresh. They have never been frozen, in a great box, incredibly giftable. There's no trans fats in this cake. So while you want to think butter, 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 there's no butter in here. And the beauty of that is they freeze so well.
Yeah.
So perhaps you grab this at a time when, you know, we don't know what kind of cake we might have on next. If you want that lemon coconut cake, get it now, pop it in your freezer. It will keep for 365 days. And the freezer bags that we pop these in after they are baked, keep them nice and fresh so you can slice off what you need, take it out, thaw it out, and you always have My Grandma's Coffee Cakes on demand.
Yeah, that's how it goes. And Alberti and I are obsessed with these. We love these, and so are you. And this show only price, let me just be really clear, right? So we've already sold out of a flavor. I'm going to have to, like, fling this middle flavor out of here. But it's $22.84. This price is the lowest price you'll see through May, June, July, August, October. October 20th. You're not going to get a better price on the original flavor, on the lemon and coconut flavor. If even the cherry and pineapple flavor comes back, it will not be this low of a price. This is the best deal we have. So Mother's Day you're going into. If you're going into, obviously, Father's Day and reunions and graduations and family reunions and get-togethers and gatherings. And serving how many, Marie-Louise?
About 15 people, depending on how you slice them in there. And as we always say, if you could do me a big favor, Rachel, I would love if you could just hold up one of the cakes, maybe the cinnamon walnut or even the lemon coconut. Here is what also makes our cakes so special. They are so beautiful to look at. This looks like the handcrafted, handmade small batch cake that it is. So get it home, pop it onto maybe your grandma or your mom's cake plate, put it on your table when friends come over to serve, and when everybody says, oh my goodness, where did you get that recipe? You could say, well, it's my grandma's. It's my grandma's recipe. And we would really be proud of that, because these are the cakes that are truly reminiscent of the cakes that so many of us remember that were homemade and made from scratch back in the day.
You know, they never taste like they came from a baking facility.
No
they
way.
literally taste like they came right out of your oven every single time.
Every single time. And, you know, again, we were talking about the handmade component. They are made in small batches. So it's not like thousands are made at once. That's not what's happening here. I would love, Marie-Louise, cinnamon walnut, one line on that flavor profile. Oh, 100
Yeah.
to go around. One line on that flavor profile, if you would.
Well, that's the original. Everybody loves this. And this is loaded with walnuts and a whole bunch of cinnamon sugar. This is truly the traditional Eastern European 150-year-old plus recipe.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
It. That's it right there. And then, you know, as we close, of course, the lemon coconut's available as well. But you can actually only get that flavor here at QVC, which, you know, for sure get the lemon coconut because it's not offered that often. Thank you, Marie Louise. These are going to sell out.
My
so
pleasure.
continue to put
Thanks,
your items in the cart. Make sure you put your items in the cart because we don't want you to miss out on this price that disappears now in 16 minutes. Is that right?
I literally look like Cookie Monster. I have cake all over me because of that presentation.
I look like Cookie Monster.
All right.